What an amazing game week it has been for us Arsenal fans as we close in on Sunday with an emphatic win against Manchester United. It is never easy for us to come to Old Trafford and clinch 3 points, and that's exactly what we've delivered on. Old Trafford again is a very special place to go and win, and we, given our track record, haven't been able to always do that. But if there was ever a time that we had to come in, step up our game and deliver, it was now. More so, this becomes more important given the convincing victory Manchester City had against Fulham on Saturday, right? So, just diving into the game itself, it was important for us to get an early goal, and Trossard gave us exactly that with a goal in the 20th minute in the first half. An amazing assist by Havertz, a simple tap in to finish that goal. But the game itself was far from over. There were moments in the game where we were tested defensively. There were moments in the game where we lost the ball in the midfield. The Rice and Party combination in midfield did pay off overall, but there were some trade-offs and there were some aspects which we, as Arsenal, had to let go of in our attacking game plan. Coming to the attacking chances, there were chances that we created on and off during the game, even after that first goal, but we weren't clinical enough to put them past Onana and win by a comfortable margin. Speaking also of defensively, and along with United's attack, for United, Garnacho did have a lot of chances, which he could have done better off, but in the end, it was our defensive mettle and strength that helped us win this game. In defense, it is difficult to wrap up this game's review without mentioning Saliba and how instrumental he has been in winning this game and also all the games leading up to this mega test against Manchester United this season. He's been outstanding. He has won all the duels in this game, aerial and ground duels that he was in. And that just goes to show how he as a player has matured and how Arsenal overall have matured over the seasons. A lot of people mentioned that Arsenal always bottle it in the end deciding game weeks of the season, but it's finally starting to show that the maturity is there, and we do have what it takes to challenge the likes of Manchester City to win a Premier League title. Now, coming to Trossard and the amazing goal, it has really been pivotal to see how he has transitioned from player focusing on assists in the previous season to now contributing more towards goals. He's had an amazing run of games. He has now 22 goals in all competitions and 12 in the Premier League alone. With that being said, as we wrap up this game week, another big game behind us and super exciting to come away with 3 points. As we head into this last nail-biting finish of a season and into the last game week, we now need to secure 3 points against Everton, who we are hosting at home in the last game week, of course. And it's also important for our friends in London or our rivals in London, Tottenham, who are going to be hosting Manchester City midweek to at least draw that game. That is one of the circumstances where Arsenal can go on and win this Premier League season. So Manchester City, Tottenham having at least a draw or a result in Tottenham's favor, and Arsenal going on to win the last game against Everton. As things stand today, we have a 1 point lead against Manchester City, which is not a lot. And in terms of goal difference, thanks to the amazing result they had against Fulham, it's down to just 3 goals, which separate us and City, even if we tally up on points. So we're in for a roller coaster ride. This is the scenario which we faced with in the Premier League season. Now, coming to my views on it, to be honest, as an Arsenal fan, just want to call out and say that I'm really super happy and proud of how we have progressed as a team overall this season. It's been a delight from the days where Mikel Arteta took on and we were right at the bottom, we were probably eighth, seventh, to how we've progressed as a unit. The signings, of course, have played a crucial role with the backing of the owners and the management at Arsenal, but Arteta's game plan and his keen understanding of the game and the perseverance to do better each game has really been adding that fuel to the fire for us to progress as a football club. No matter what happens, it is amazing and cannot be understated how much Arsenal have progressed in the last few seasons, and we would continue on that trajectory as we move into the next season as well. The important thing here is that for us to win this, and to be honest, I believe that this is the closest we have come, and this is our best chance probably in recent years to win this title. But we do need that favor from Tottenham. So my predictions are that we would be able to get that because if I look at the past few games against Tottenham and Manchester City, it's not all favoring City completely. There have been moments where Tottenham have drawn the game. In fact, earlier this season, the first leg of that fixture, Tottenham were able to pull off a draw at Etihad. So it's not that the mighty Manchester City has always prevailed. Tottenham have been good at holding them on for a draw, or better yet, even going ahead and winning games against Manchester City. So fingers crossed. I do hope and I do believe Tottenham can clinch this draw at least because they also have all to play for. They want to finish as high as possible in the table, and they would try and come back from the latest run of games they've had, which hasn't been that great. In terms of Manchester City, it has been more important for them ever since they bowed down to Real Madrid in the Champions League. So all of their strength and focus is going to be on the Premier League, and of course they have a cup final coming up as well. But it is important that Tottenham comes up at least with a draw. As famously Harvard said in the post-match interview as well, he's probably going to be the biggest Tottenham Hotspur fan. Tottenham, we're really hoping for a favor from you. This is for London. This is to bring the Premier League to any other city apart from Manchester, and there's a chance for uh, Arsenal to win the league. In a scenario where we are not able to win the league either because Manchester City just won against Tottenham, I'd still go on to say that the progress that we have made, and given that we win against Everton and come home with 3 points in the last game week, it would still be a commendable effort from our players and something we all as Arsenal fans can be super proud of as we go into the next season. We still have Champions League football again. As Mikel Arteta mentioned a few weeks ago, nobody's talking about Champions League qualification and Arsenal together now because that's a given. Those are the new standards we're setting for ourselves, and this squad is really hungry to go on and clinch that title. Come on, you Gunners.